Hello students. In our previous module, we studied about wildlife, poaching, classification of animals on the basis of the level of threat, that is extinct species, endangered species and endemic species. In this module, we will study about the conservation of biodiversity. As we know, conservation means to save, whereas biodiversity means variety of life. Diversity means variety, bio means life. Dear students, in our previous module, we discussed how deforestation poses a serious threat to the survival of wild animals and their natural environment. How the large scale poaching of wild animals is a big threat to the survival of many animals and bird species. How it disturbs the food chains. So, we need to conserve forests and wildlife to preserve biodiversity, to prevent endangered species from becoming extinct, and to maintain ecological balance in nature. For this, we need to take some measures such as checking of poaching, afforestation, preservation of natural habitat, creating a natural environment or habitat to preserve wildlife. Such habitats are classified as national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and biosphere reserves. Let's discuss them one by one. First is National Park. National Park is an area of great scenic beauty. It protects and preserves wild animals and their environment as well as the scenic beauty, historical objects, and habitats of scientific interests in the area. In a national park, in addition to protection, wild animals are kept for recreation, enjoyment, and educative interests of the public. A national park allows easy access for the visitors to the land and wildlife inside it. Next is Wildlife Sanctuary. A wildlife sanctuary protects and preserves the wild animals in their natural environment. It is not meant for recreation and enjoyment of the public. It is dedicated to the protection of wild animals only. Next is Biosphere Reserve. Biosphere Reserve is spread over a very large area of land. Biosphere Reserve is for the conservation of biodiversity of the area as well as the economic development of the area. Local people, tribals, form an integral part of a biosphere reserve. The human activities such as cultivation of land and building of settlements, houses are allowed in the outermost zone of a biosphere reserve. Next is Project Tiger. Have you ever heard about it? Actually, it is a wildlife conservation project which was launched by the government of India in 1972 to protect the tigers in the country. The objective of this project was to ensure the survival and maintenance of the tiger population. Now, we will discuss the Red Data Book. Red Data Book is the book which keeps a record of all the endangered animals, plants, and other species. Actually, Red Data Book contains a list of species which is maintained by IUCN. IUCN is the International Union for Conservation of Nature. The goal of this list is to identify the species that are at the verge of extinction and also take appropriate actions for their conservation. Thank you.